Aloha, dear one. How are you today? Thank you so much for coming by and sharing in this practice, in this space, this virtual space that really means a lot. So there's actually going to be a few workshops coming up virtual. All this is virtual, except for one thing I'm going to mention. It's all virtual. It's all for women only. No, except for the guest speaker. That could be guys. Guys could come to that if you're interested. But please go to zenfulconversations.com and look around and see what you can sign up for. So this Thursday, there's going to be a virtual workshop for women. And this one is going to be share and tell. It is a therapeutic writing practice. So it's exploring therapeutic writing. But basically, bring something to share. And then we'll just talk a little bit about whatever it is that you're bringing to share. An item that's special to you in any way. And then there'll be an opportunity to do some writing with some prompts about it. And then, we have conversation at the end, and you're welcome to share as much or as little as you feel comfortable with, although part of the therapeutic part of that is sharing, because it's very liberating and it gives it space and breath, and you are sharing the space with other beautiful women. So, and it's called Sacred Conversations, Exploring Therapeutic Writing. It's a virtual workshop this Thursday, June 6th I believe it's June 6th. Yes, Thursday, June 6th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then, let's see, Friday mornings at 9:30, we have our restorative yoga, followed by guided meditation, yoga nidra. And then each Thursday, we'll be having a workshop at 4 p.m. Eastern, except for Thursday, June 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to stick with that time slot to put things in if all possible. But we will be having our next guest speaker, Rosemary Watola Tromer. She is a beautiful poet and more. And that is a free conversation open to the public. So please, again, zenfulconversations.com is where you can find all the information, or at least message me and I'll get it to you, because I'm the one that works my website. And I was probably a little bit delinquent. I'm not stressing myself out about any of this. That's not why we're here. Certainly not why I'm here. And I just welcome you to join. So let's turn this music on and drop in. Well, yeah, the message this year that we're discussing is being present for our own lives. And that's why we're doing this music, because it helps me drop inward to absorb and be on a different frequency myself, my vibration, to receive the message. So I'm just gonna put this on and allow the opportunity for me and you to release some of tension from the physical body, some of the stress, mind. Get past these layers and go a little deeper inward. Perhaps release some of this stuff and not pick it back up again. So just allow the face to soften and the jaw to relax, unroot the tongue. Maybe take your neck side to side. And when I'm here, I realize how high up those shoulders are. Bring them down. Open up the chest a little bit. Feel the breath. Let it soften. It's slow, lengthen, deepen. Noticing this beautiful breath. And the jaw again. The cheeks are hanging onto that smile. So I'm gonna let that soften, right? Just bring it in, just bring it down. Oh, let it loose and come on in. Come on in. Welcome to Zenful Conversations. We're here every single day in this community having conversations that strengthen our relationship with ourselves, I believe, is mostly what it is, honoring ourselves. It's being conscious a little bit, right? Messages on that. We're in our 6th year every single day, so that's fantastic. And this year, the Book of Awakening is our day book. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. New York Times bestseller is described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. By being present to the life you have. Strong message this year. Very strong message this year, wouldn't you say? The message we're offered today for this day number 1952 is titled Walking North. Walking North. Walk long enough and we all trade places. Walk long enough and we all trade places. We are always surrounded and carried by the whole, while we take turns holding and being held, falling and getting up, listening and trying to say what matters. This reminds me of Nur, and you are. She too had cancer and was a model of strength, a feisty being, a feisty blessing. I remember when she died, I was so sad. Yet the light was merciless in its beauty that day, forcing me to begin to heal. It made me realize in those painfully bright hours that no matter how I turn away, the magnificent light follows, background to my sadness. Let's feel that message. That's a PowerPoint. It made me realize that no matter how I turn away, the magnificent light follows, is in the background to our sadness. It works the other way too. I have known such moments of complete simplicity that all my problems and limitations seemed, for the moment, to vanish. But they were there, growing like mold in the dark. So I learned that no matter how I lift my heart, my shadow creeps in. My shadow creeps in, weight behind, background to my joy. And when I tried to outrun the fact that I had cancer, it became quite clear that no matter how fast I run, a stillness without thought is where I end. Even when repairing in the quiet of a February afternoon, alone, my ribs all taped, I had to accept that no matter how long I sit, there is a river of motion I must rejoin. It seems the way of our many lives. Wherever we are led, the opposite ways. When I am down, you are up. When you are weak, I am strong. How else to explain that when I can't hold my head up, it always falls in the lap of one who has just opened? How else to understand that when I finally free myself of burden, there is always someone's heavy head landing in my arms? It's how we grow and heal again and again, by holding and being held. In my own life, I have been held and dropped, have hurt and soothed others, enough to accept at last that the reasons of the heart are leaves in wind. Stand up tall and everything will nest in you. Let's feel that for a second. Now, this is not a complaint. It is as it should be, must be, the way everything natural extends and grows. We all lose and we all gain. Dark crowds the light, light fills the pain. Living is a conversation with no end, a dance with no steps, a song with no words, a reason too big for any mind. No matter how we turn or are turned, the magnificence follows. Today we're offered a walking meditation. So let's just listen. This is a walking meditation. Take 15 minutes during your day and silently walk wherever you are. In the city, in the country, in the parking lot, down the long hall to the one window of light. Breathe evenly as you step, feeling your breath in your feet. Feel the air that others unknown to you have already breathed. And then stop in a patch of light, no matter how small. Close your eyes. Feel the light on your face and say to yourself, "This is my home." Walk long enough and we all trade places. I like this line. No matter how I turn away, the magnificent light follows, background to my sadness. It's there. It's like the beauty. It's there. It's there. That's interesting. I love that line though. And I shall try to remind myself and remember it next time I am caught up in sadness, and see if I can get a peek at it a little sooner rather than later. I definitely believe in honoring the space for sadness. I love working through it with it. For me, I gotta be careful getting hung up there. Thanks for coming by. And gratitude. Namaste. See you tomorrow.